The president had his little thumbs going this weekend. Trump has been ranting and raving on Twitter about a drone attack on a Saudi Arabian oil facility that is suspected to be the work of Iran. So yesterday, as he was ruminating on this, he tweeted this: "Plenty of oil." Which is either about the Middle East or his son's hair. We don't know. He also lashed out at reports that said he'd be willing to meet with the Iranians without preconditions, and tweeted, "The fake news is saying that I am willing to meet with Iran, no conditions. That is an incorrect statement, as usual." And that one is a head-scratcher, because where would the fake news get an idea like that?
Now, the president has made clear he's happy to take a meeting with no preconditions.
The president's made very clear he's prepared to meet with no preconditions.
Do you have preconditions for that meeting?
No preconditions, no. They want to meet, I'll meet. Anytime they want. No preconditions. If they want to meet, I'll meet.
No for the next 3 years. Not as far as I'm concerned. No preconditions.
Preconditioner by Matrix Biolage for that toxic orange glow.
He has to make money out of everything. So that's one mess we're in. And on the other side of the world, the president's buddy Kim Jong-un reportedly sent him a letter last month inviting him to North Korea, or as it will soon be called, Far-a-Lago. This is... What is with these guys and these summits that lead to nothing? Trump visits Kim Jong-un so much, he might as well start leaving a toothbrush at his house. But two of Trump's opponents, Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders, have announced that they would like to be president, and they're planning to release their medical histories before the Democratic primaries, which is not a surprise, because, of course, they're going to release their medical histories. Have you ever met a man in his 70s who didn't want to tell you in great detail about his medical history? My dad has someone cornered and is doing it right now. Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders, I was thinking about this. They're the old guys who have the fully nude conversations in the locker room with the leg up on the thing, you know? Bernie had to cancel 3 campaign events on Saturday because he had a hoarse voice, which is confusing because that's kind of, the hoarse voice is kind of his trademark. This is like Adele canceling a concert because she's sad. Sanders is 78 and Biden is 76. These are old men, and in the end, it's probably going to come down to which candidate voters would rather sit down and have an insure with. Hey, congratulations are in order for a group of scientists at MIT who developed what is believed to be the blackest color ever. This is it. That's black. They unveiled it at an art exhibition in New York. It captures over 99.99% of light, which means it's the blackest color ever. And they know it's the blackest color ever because when they were transporting it to the art show, it was pulled over 14 times. This sort of thing, it's a major accomplishment in the pigment community, I guess. And I think we all remember 60 years ago, the day when researchers in Indiana famously created the whitest white of all time. Don't stare directly at it. You will go blind. He is a fascinating individual. Mike Pence was out at the House Republicans' annual retreat in Baltimore this weekend, where he weighed in on the debate the Democrats had, specifically the part where Joe Biden referred to himself as vice president.
And by the way, I heard my predecessor said that he was answered a question about his years in the White House, and he said, "I'm the vice president of the United States." So let me be clear. I am the vice president of the United States of America.
Now, if you'll excuse me, the president's ass isn't going to kiss itself. I have to go. Pence even managed to rustle up an animal story, a humorous tale about his encounter with a Triple Crown-winning horse.
So we went over to this very fancy Kentucky farm, everything really manicured, really nice. And they walked out this huge horse, American Pharrell. And there were a bunch of cameras, a bunch of media around, and I'm a horse guy. I said, "Yeah, let me hold him." And Andy and I were standing there posing for all the cameras. And American Pharrell bit me so hard on the arm, I almost collapsed. And I just gritted my teeth and smiled because you know what? In our line of work, you're going to get bit sometimes, but you keep fighting forward, and we did.
You know, that was almost a cute story. It was almost like human, and then it turned. You know, Spider-Man got bit by a spider. Now he could climb the wall and shoot. I wonder if Mike Pence now has the powers of a horse. Oh, All he eats now is hay, and his assistant follows him with a shovel. Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. If you want to see all our latest videos, click the subscribe button, and if you don't, click anyway and close your eyes when they come on.